today just feels like a good day to talk about the one thing that is mostly stopping you from starting your YouTube. And if you haven't started yet, this might seem a little familiar. You go to sit down, you're like, I'm going to finally do it. You open up your laptop and you're like, okay, I'm finally going to start. Let me start generating the idea. And then instantaneously, it's like all the ideas that were floating around in your head have just disappeared into the abyss. And then you do what most people do. You simply close the laptop and you'll say, I will come back to this later. And then guess what? Later never comes. So if that's been your experience, I just want to slow all of this down for you, because the problem is just, it's not what you think. And so by the end of this video, I'm just going to show you, oh, this is going to be so juicy. I'm going to show you like a little framework for you to be able to use so that when you do start having the ideas, or you start to think that you lack ideas, you can come back to this framework, this system, and it's going to get you rolling. But let's go ahead and clear one thing up right now. You don't lack creativity, okay? If you and I were sitting on a call together and I started asking you about like your business, what is it you do, I guarantee you could start, I know you start spitting some fire. I know it. Why? Because I've seen it time and time and time again, which is good, because that means a lack of ideas is not actually your issue. The issue more so is that you don't have like a container for all of your ideas, okay? And I get it, because that was me, like kind of around the time that I was starting my 100 videos in 100 days challenge on my channel. And like, for a moment, it really started to kind of feel like, okay, why does it feel like I'm not really having the ideas? Creativity feels hard, blah, 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 until I sat down and was like, wait a minute. There's all of these different ways that I can like hit on my ideas to where, no, there shouldn't be a shortage of ideas. And then here we are, like 80 something days later, and I've posted a YouTube video every day. Okay, so I got you. I'm going to show you like a simple way to generate ideas so that it just helps to remove the overwhelm. Okay, so every video on YouTube is going to fall into like one of three categories. So first we have problem aware content. This is where your audience is like stuck in something. Then we have desired based content. This is where we're talking about what your audience, your ideal clients want. And then we have identity based content. And so this is about who they believe that they are or aren't yet. So if you understand these three different lenses, you don't really need to come up with ideas. You just have to be looking at like your ideal clients through the right lens. And this like works across the board, not just like for me because I teach YouTube, but like genuinely across the board. So I'm going to give you two examples from businesses on like opposite ends of the spectrum. So let's say someone is like a Reiki practitioner. Their audience is dealing with stress, emotional heaviness, feeling drained, and overwhelmed. Now let's run this through those three lenses. A problem aware topic could be signs your energy is being affected by your environment. A desired based topic could be how to protect your energy without isolating yourself. An identity-based topic could be why you feel everything so deeply and what it means, right? So same business, same audience, but these are three completely different touch points. Okay, so let's go to the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Someone who teaches people how to use AI in their business. Their audience is overwhelmed, confused, maybe even a little intimidated. Okay, but same framework. So problem aware topic could be why using AI still feels confusing even after watching tutorials. A desired based topic could be how to simplify your business using AI tools. An identity based topic could be the real reason you keep avoiding learning AI. Oof. So you can kind of see this, I think, a little more clearly now. You being able to generate ideas and topics for your channel has nothing to do with, again, like creativity or your lack of creativity. It's just how you're looking at like your ideal client's experience. And I've always told my clients, like, when it comes to this, take off your coach hat, take off your mentor hat, take off your consultant hat, whatever hat it is that you wear professionally. And I just want you to take yourself back to the moment where you were learning about the thing for the first time. Like the first time. I want you to go back to the emotions that you felt, the things that you were thinking. Like, was it hard for you at first? Was it easy for you at first? What did you wish you had known at first? Like, really take yourself back to that moment, because it's going to help you put yourself back in, like, in their shoes, and you're going to be more equipped, better equipped to talk to them about where they are at currently. And then you don't have to guess what to post, because you're literally translating what they're thinking into content. Now, here's where most people are going to get stuck, because they'll think, oh my God, okay, I get it, but like, what if I pick the wrong ideas? And then this is where the real blocks start to show up. Because the reality is it's not confusion. I gave you the framework. If you're still at this point where it feels difficult, you're not confused, Buki. You are judging yourself. And so when you don't really have a structure, everything kind of feels like a risk. What if no one cares? What if no one watches? What if my videos flop? What if I sound stupid? So instead of choosing something that seems inherently imperfect, your brain and then you choose nothing at all. And then you turn around and then you say, I don't know what to post. But you're not confused, Buki. You're hesitating, and then you're trying to mask it as uncertainty. But it's not, okay? You try to put lipstick on an ugly pig all you want to. The ugly pig is still an ugly pig. So you don't need better, like, ideas. Your ideas are brilliant. But what you're really also desiring is a way to, like, just be able to generate ideas kind of like on demand. And I'm telling you, once you start having like some sort of structure for your content, like, your content stops being so emotional. Not like the content's emotional, but you being emotional over the content in the process of the creating of the content, if you will. And then it becomes repeatable, which is what we want. A repeatable system that works. Because then when it's repeatable, you can do it over and over and over and over again. And this is exactly why your girl created the YouTube Glow Up Challenge. Because you don't need more you don't need more motivation. You don't need to be motivated to get your ass in front of this camera and talk about your business for 10 to 15 minutes. What I can help you with, though, is helping you to create a system that helps to remove a lot of the overwhelm. That overwhelm is what's allowing you the moments to hesitate, twiddle your thumbs, not move, not do the thing. So if you've been stuck in that loop and you've been thinking about starting your channel, you dabbled in it a little bit, you started and you stopped and you want to get back into it, all welcomed. This challenge is going to help you, like, walk out of that problem step by step by step by step. I am so dedicated and committed to continuing to help people find the easiest ways, especially business owners, to find the easiest way to create their YouTube videos. And so if you want to come rock with us and come block with us, the link to join us is below, Buki. We're getting started very, 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 very soon. Once you sign up, you'll be added to our community. So I'm going to see you over there.